Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. It's Cynicalex, and today I want to talk about Battle World. It's open now again to play, but a lot of people don't want to play and don't really care about Battle World, and I want to explain why that is, and I want to furthermore explain why Battle World has turned into a massive disappointment. And frankly, I'm at my wit's end as far as patience goes for Battle World. I think it's a garbage game mode, and I think that Netmarble should change it and make it what it's supposed to be, or get rid of it. I think there's no point in having it here. It's just an illusion. It's not a real game mode. It's just an illusion of a game mode. And frankly, most of the player base already knows that, and the ones that don't will soon catch on. When Battle World first came around, as you can see by the graphics on the side above my head, and when you enter it on the top there above the rank 1 person's head, Battle World was around for the Secret Wars update, and that gave us a lot of new characters and new uniforms, and more importantly, it gave us the A-Force, you know, She-Hulk, Sister Grimm, and Singularity, and these were kind of the new introduction of the rarer characters, because they weren't available in BIOS selectors. They weren't available to be farmed normally. They were available from the daily chests that you get, the daily free hero chest, which is 8 BIOS per day traditionally. They're available from the BIOS subscription now, but they weren't at the time because there was no BIOS subscription. And they were available in Battle World. That's right, Battle World initially gave rare character bios, which was amazing and fun, and people liked it, and they played and they were competitive because they wanted more bios. And there wasn't a lot of bios to be had. You know, you weren't getting 600 bios. You were getting like a maximum of 100 bios if you were first place, maintained over multiple days. So it's very difficult to get first place. Most people got between 40 and 20 bios of the character. Whoop-de-doo. Even if they did that for 3 or 4 days a week, it would be so much fun. Instead, what do we have in Battle World? Resource World. It's just resources. It's gear up kits, it's Emkron crystals, it's Chaos Nornstones. It's just a whole bunch of garbage, and it's a waste of time. It's a waste of the players' gameplay, and frankly, it's disrespectful. I really was hoping that Netmarble would wake up and realize that Battle World is a garbage and sore spot game mode in Marvel Future Fight, and that they would at least try to salvage it by putting something worthwhile in these rank rewards. But instead, they put two resources that you can't even farm for. You know why? Because there's a cap of 2,000. So a good majority of the player base already has or is already near the cap on these items. This is only useful. Battle World is only useful at all to new players who can even afford to be collecting these items in the first place. So it's a giant travesty overall, and I'm really confused as to what Netmarble is doing here. It seems like they just don't care. There's one guy over there pulling the lever, just typing in the same code: 4, 8, 15, 16, 32, 24, 32. There's no big team thinking up new and exciting game modes and changes. It's just one guy going through the motions, recycling the same garbage week after week. That's why timeline and the restrictions for timeline haven't changed in months. And every week and every month people complain, why isn't Quicksilver banned? Come on, Netmarble, don't you hear us? No, nobody's listening. Nobody's on the other end of the phone. They cut the line a long time ago. So I really, this should be a wake-up call, not only for Netmarble, but also for the players. This kind of garbage should not stand. We should not be, oh yes, exciting Battle World, let's go play. No, just don't play this thing. It's a waste of time. It's total trash. Yeah, it doesn't cost that much to play. Yeah, you get a couple tens of thousands of gold. Whoa, wow, for doing that. You probably get more every day from event battle, if that. And you know, I wanted to try to frame this video with a bit more positivity, but there was literally no way that I could spin this in a positive way, which is so disappointing, because I try to be even keeled. I try not to lose my cool in these videos, because I want you guys to come away with some kind of optimism at the end of the day, whether it's about the future, whether it's about updates, it's about upcoming characters or existing characters and reworks. But I really don't have anything good to say about Battle World whatsoever. It's cute that they put Satana and Falcon here, but it's just not good enough. they're just tying their own loose ends in nicely. But otherwise, it's a giant waste of time. And it's sad that they don't want to put more effort into Battle World. I honestly think that they should either delete the game mode, just completely close it forever, or they should make it useful for what it was intended to be used for, giving us rare character bios. They have it in the game written for players, and it's misleading because new players will, wow, I really want to play as the Runaways. I really want to play as Sister Grimm. Oh wait, I can't. Thanks, Netmarble. Thanks for misleading your player base and lying to them. Great job. Really fantastic. If you can't note the sarcasm, you need help. So that's basically all I have to say about Battle World, and I wanted to make a more, cheerful video. I wanted to say, hey, Netmarble was smart. They did this, they did that. They put Battle World back where it should be as an exciting game mode that people want to compete in because they're offering Anti-Man bios, they're offering Nova bios. And it would make so much sense if they did that because you could choose whether you wanted to enter in one or the other. So you're not even getting both rewards. You either get one or you get the other. And it would, create this kind of anticipation and excitement in the community. And instead, people just shrug their shoulders and move on. The majority of players that I talk to on a daily basis who play Marvel Future Fight, they don't even do Battle World. They completely ignore it. So having a game mode that your player base completely ignores is probably a big sign that you should probably try to change it. So I would expect and I would hope to see some changes to Battle World ASAP. But in light of that, I would just start to ignore the game mode altogether if I were you. If they're not going to offer us anything good and anything worthwhile, better just skip it altogether. Save yourself some time to be doing something else in the game or to be doing something else entirely. That's essentially all I have to say on the subject. I know you guys are a little bit confused at times. Some of you in the comment section are confused as to whether I'm pro Netmarble or anti Netmarble, and I really want to try and set the record straight on that to end this video. I'm not pro or anti Netmarble. I know the boycott had some rough patches and people, can sit on either side of the fence, either with me or against me. That's fine, but I just want you to try and take away from this that I don't really have much of a stake in this personally other than the game's success. I want the game to be successful because I want to continue to play it and I want to continue having fun. But if I'm not having fun, and if people around me are not having fun, and if these game modes are borderline useless, then I need to and I will speak up about it. So I hope you guys can understand that, and I hope you guys can kind of separate this 3.6 stuff from the 3.7 stuff and etc., because they do exist individually, although there are some similarities between them. And although my opinion may shift, it still doesn't change my position in general, which is just I want the game to be good so that everyone can continue enjoying it and having fun. And if that's not the case, then I need to step it up and start pointing fingers and start taking names and start kicking asses. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Let me hear what you have to say about me and about Battle World in general. Subscribe if you enjoy the content and you want to support me. And of course, if you like what you see, I hope to see you again tomorrow. Take care.